next question we're going to get into is from Reese. So Reese's question is consistently talk about rates for the last 2 to 3 years. Is there any data that actually shows that it impacts house pricing? So if we have a look here, this here is a chart was actually prepared by a business called Longview. They're in the property space as well. And it pretty much shows you here, this blue line is the interest rate historically from the 60s. And if you can see here, we're back at the 5% number, 6% number, all along the way here. And just more as an FYI for everybody at home, 5 to 6% is the normal interest rate. We are now in close to normal interest rate levels. 5.5%, 6% is the normal. It just feels abnormal for some of us because the handful of years beforehand, we're at essentially 0%. We're getting 2 or 3% at a consumer level. So we're at a fairly normal rate now. When all the way up to 17% or so here in the 90s and 80s, what you can kind of see here through this pink line. So this pink line here is the house price, median price, and these blue dots are doubling events. So when the properties have doubled in price, and essentially the Australian property market does not care about what is happening on interest rates. The adage of supply and demand is prevalent in just about everything. And where Australia has thrived and still continues to thrive is population growth. People want to move here and they want to move here in mass numbers. They'll come here for opportunity. They don't want to be living in high density apartments or, inferior schooling or health or education, whatever it might be. There is always a drive for people to come here. And then just in general, internally, we're also growing as a country. So those things aren't slowing down anything. The data does not really show that whatsoever. And where if you compare it to other countries, so places like Italy and Japan, aging population, they're actually kind of declining as well. We haven't got that property. So not property, haven't got that problem. So for us here, the interest rates it's a cost of doing business. And there's all these other different factors that come into play in terms of house price growth. But thank you for flicking that one through.